First of all, since the telegraph invention in the 1830s and 1840s, machines have enabled direct communication. The first wireless telegraphy was crucial for the development of the Internet of Things. Computers emerged in the 1950s, and the Internet, a key component of IoT, began as part of DARPA, which is Advanced Research Project Agency in 1962, and expanded into ARPANET, which is Advanced Research Project Agency Network in 1969. Many IoT devices rely on satellites and landlines for basic connectivity. The Internet of Things, or IoT for short, is a network of real-world items that are linked to the Internet and have the ability to exchange data with other systems and devices. These items are also referred to as smart objects, since they include sensors, software, and other technology built into them. IoT devices can communicate with other devices that have Internet access and with each other to carry out tasks on their own. Next, making education more collaborative, interactive, and accessible requires the use of the Internet of Things. It can make it easier for students and teachers to communicate in real time and online. It has brought the classroom into the age of technology. Physical distance is no longer a major barrier to education. The Internet has significantly reduced the need for expensive encyclopedias, large libraries, and printed publications. Students can easily access information online, which is more up-to-date and accessible in various formats like video. Teachers can conduct research using online resources, and classes can be taught via streaming platforms, thereby reducing the popularity of printed materials. The importance of IoT in education continues to grow, even with the restoration of in-person instruction during the epidemic. It can enhance the interest and interaction of classroom learning and facilitate collaborative group projects from the design to prototype stages.
Next, I will talk about application of IoT in education. So for the application of IoT in education, there are four examples, such as Smart Classroom. Smart Classroom is a modern digital classroom designed to improve learning through advanced teaching methods. By using digital tools like video, audio, and VR, can help students improve concept understanding. So for the first example of Smart Classroom is interactive whiteboard. It is known as digital or smart board. User can touch the board to write, draw, or display multimedia content. So for the second is Smart Desk. Smart Desk is interactive furniture. For some smart classrooms are equipped with desks that include charging ports, wireless charging pads, and tablet for each student. Interactive desks have various setups to support group and collaborative learning. Lastly is educational apps and digital content library. Smart classrooms often have access to educational apps that offer interactive exercise, games, and quizzes. Next application of IoT in education is smart e-learning. Smart e-learning uses technology to create a flexible, personalized, and give learning experience that goes beyond traditional classroom teaching. By using digital tools, smart e-learning makes education more accessible and easy for each student to meet their individual needs. The example of smart e-learning is gamification. Gamified e-learning platforms use game design elements like points, badge, leaderboards, and challenges to motivate and engage learners. Second is automation in e-learning. It helps instructors handling tasks like grading, feedback, and scheduling. Automated system can quickly create assignments, generate feedback, and send reminders, allowing educators to spend less time on routine tasks. And for the last one is data analytics and insight. Smart e-learning uses data to track student progress, learning habits, and area of struggle. Teachers and administrators can use this insight to improve these lessons, identify students who need extra help, and refine teaching methods based on the real performance data. So for the third example of application of IoT in education is a smart library. Smart library is a modern library by using advanced technology. Unlike the other libraries that focus on physical collection and manual tasks, smart library use digital tools, AI, machine learning, and IoT to streamline operation to satisfy user experience and create an interactive learning environment. So for your example is digital learning platform. It allows students to borrow ebooks, audiobooks, and other digital materials. This platform provides easy access for users who prefer digital format of book. Second is IoT device. It creates responsive environments, improving efficiency and user experience. Sensor monitor occupancy, temperature, and humidity, providing a real-time data for optimizing space use, resource management, and security. And for mobile application, it letting users browse catalog, reserve item, and manage account from any device. Notification and integration with ebook platform keep user connected to library service anytime and anywhere. So for the last application of IoT is a smart attendance. Smart attendance system use technology to streamline and automate the process of tracking student or employee attendance. For the example is RFID, a wireless communication method that uses radio wave to identify and track objects equipped with RFID tags. Second is QR codes. It is two-dimensional barcode that can be scanned using a smartphone or QR code reader to quickly access information or perform tasks such as logging attendance. And lastly, for mobile app integrations. With mobile apps, users can check in and out remotely or receive reminders for upcoming classes or shifts. Apps can also provide attendance summaries and reports for both users and administrators.
Next, let's explore the concept of IT infrastructure. What is IT infrastructure? Well, IT infrastructure is include all the necessary hardware, software, network resources, and services required to run and manage an enterprise IT environment. In the context of the Internet of Things, IoT infrastructure refers to IoT application and devices that need to support it and managed by foundational components, ensuring they operate effectively and managed properly. First, computer hardware for IoT in education. What is hardware for IoT in education? Well, IoT devices serve as additional feature in the existing digital technologies within learning and teaching environment. These devices bring a new interactivity and functionality to educational settings. Examples include graphic tablets for digital drawing, attendance tracking system that automates student attendance, and smartboard that make classroom presentation more engaging and interactive. Second is operating system for IoT in education. An IoT operating system, OS, enables devices and applications to connect with each other and other systems, such as cloud platforms and services. The processing power and other resources managed by IoT OS to collect, transmit, and store data. Examples of IoT operating system in education are Android, which can power a range of IoT-enabled devices, and also Chrome OS that is commonly used in classroom for online learning. Next is software platform for IoT in education, which means an application or service that provide built-in tools and capabilities to connect every devices in IoT ecosystem. The connectivity and communication between all the components in IoT ecosystem supported through one application. For example, Microsoft Azure that can be used for digital labs, and Google Cloud that can track student attendance, managing curriculum, and grading. Fourth, the concept of data management in IoT for education refers to the massive amount of data generated by connected devices used in classrooms and labs. This data is organized, stored, analyzed, and secured to optimize educational operation. Data-driven decision-making is closely tied to the data management of IoT in education, as the vast amount of data generated by connected devices in classrooms and labs serve as the foundation for informed decision-making. Under data-driven decision-making, there is data collection, which means with IoT devices collecting data on various aspects of school operation can help school administrators to track resource utilization, student activity level, and classroom environment. Besides that, data analytic tools where the vast amount of data collected through IoT requires efficient analysis. School can invest in user-friendly data analytic tools that translate data into actionable insight. After that, we have network of IoT in education, where the network with physical interconnected object embedded with sensors, smart devices that connect and exchange data with other devices, and system without human intervention. The network we can use in IoT of education is cellular, local area network, low power wide area networks, and mesh protocols. Sixth, we have Internet of IoT in education. In educational environments, Internet connects IoT devices to allow the exchange of data among devices. But how Internet support IoT in education? The answer is Internet enabling real-time data transmission, which means Internet gives access to IoT devices in school to communicate in real time. Other than that, Internet also supporting collaboration and engagement, where the Internet allows IoT devices to support collaborative learning by linking interactive tools and digital displays. Thus, students can work together, share data, and contribute to projects in real time. Lastly, Consulting Information System (CIS) of IoT in education. CIS is a service that provides expert guidance, analytics, and decision-making support for organizations implementing IoT technologies. Now, let's go through CIS function. First, CIS Security and Compliance Management, where the CIS can monitor access to sensitive student data collected by IoT devices so it remains encrypted and only accessible by authorized personnel, thus maintaining student privacy. Next is integration with a learning management system, LMS, where many CIS integrate with LMS platforms, allowing data from IoT devices to improve learning analytics and increase personalized learning plans.
Next is the benefits of IoT in education. The Internet of Things enhances education by connecting learners and educators globally, fostering collaboration and accessibility through connected devices. Tools like digital scanners and RFID-enabled ID cards streamline processes such as attendance tracking, allowing educators to focus more on teaching. IoT creates a smart e-learning environment, making resources available on mobile devices, enabling students to learn at their own pace and teachers to offer personalized support. This connectivity and automation benefit both students and educators by improving efficiency and accessibility in learning. Next, I'm going to talk about the challenges of IoT in education. According to Muhammad Kashif Said, one of the challenges of IoT in education is the overall cost of IoT. As we all know, IoT requires a lot of expenses because it is an advanced technology. Most educational institutions cannot cover the entire cost of IoT infrastructure due to financial constraints, this leading to inequality in access for students. Security and privacy challenges are also disadvantages of IoT in education. IoT does not have strict security controls to prevent the risk of data breaches for the public in the education sector. It makes institution academy feel doubtful and insecure because of the constant worries about the privacy of their valuable data. This resulted in education being unable to progress due to IoT's failure to guarantee data security. Implementing IoT in higher education requires a careful consideration of data integrity, accuracy, and authenticity. Collaboration between educators and government entities is crucial for the advancements of IoT in this area. There is a lack of solid policy regarding the implementation of the technology in classroom. An unreliable Wi-Fi connection can limit its effectiveness.
Last but not least, to summarize, IoT has the potential to transform education by enabling smarter, more efficient systems such as smart classrooms, smart attendance systems, and smart libraries. These technologies have several advantages, including the removal of geographical, socioeconomic, and locational boundaries. However, in order to fully realize these benefits, issues such as dependable connectivity, constant access, and overall structures must be solved. Governments and educators must be prepared to maximize on the possibilities of the Internet of Things while also knowing about the risks. Although progress has been achieved, further research and development of IoT-based applications and technologies is needed to change the education industry and make learning more relevant, engaging, and accessible to everyone.
IoT devices collect real-time data on students' progress, learning styles, and engagement. This data can be used to tailor learning materials, adjust pacing, and provide targeted support, making education more personalized and effective.
To answer this question, the examples including smart attendance system that automatically record attendance, real-time tracking of classroom resources like projectors and computers, and also classroom environmental controls such as temperature and lighting to ensure an optimal learning atmosphere.
IoT security system with facial recognition, smart access control, and emergency notification system can monitor unauthorized entries and respond to security threats, enhancing overall campus safety.
IoT devices collect sensitive information, including student data. Security measures like data encryption, regular security updates, and strict access controls are essential to protect privacy and prevent unauthorized access.
Monitoring students raises privacy concerns and the risk of constant surveillance. Clear policies should balance data collection for learning benefits with respect for students' autonomy and privacy rights.
Challenges that schools might face in maintaining and managing IoT infrastructure is high cost of implementation and maintenance, the need for regular software updates, potential cybersecurity risks, and training staff to manage and troubleshoot the technology.
IoT-enabled platforms allow real-time updates on student progress, attendance, and behavior. Parents can receive notification about their child's activity and performance, enhancing collaboration between home and school.